Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video we are going to understand how to add label in Trello card from ActiveCampaign contact. So here my objective is that whenever a new contact will be created in my ActiveCampaign account, then automatically a label should be added in the Trello card which I've created for that contact. So now to do this, I need to build a connection between these applications, for which I'm going to use this amazing automation software, that is Pabbly Connect. So here Pabbly Connect follows the concept of trigger and action. So to do this, my trigger application will be ActiveCampaign and my action application will be Trello. So if you want to learn more about this, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will understand how to add label in Trello card from ActiveCampaign contact. So here my objective is that whenever a new contact will be created in ActiveCampaign, then in Trello, I want to add the label to the same contact. So here in Trello, I have created the card by the name of the ActiveCampaign contact, and now my objective is to add the label to the contacts automatically. So now to automate this entire process, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, and as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. If you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. Now this here is the all applications page. So here I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. In the meanwhile, subscribe to our channel. So this here is my dashboard. And now in order to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. So here I've named it as add label in Trello card from ActiveCampaign contact. So on my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders which I've created before. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as ActiveCampaign Trello automation, because this is the automation for ActiveCampaign and Trello, and here I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I've arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. Basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. Action is an automated response of a trigger application, and in a workflow we can only have one trigger but multiple action applications. So now moving to my use case, that is to add label in Trello card from ActiveCampaign contact. So in order to do this, here in Pabbly Connect, I will go to my trigger window, and over here I'm going to search for ActiveCampaign as my trigger application. And the trigger event will be contact added. So this trigger will start working whenever a new contact will be added to a list. So now moving to my action window, as I want to add a label in Trello card. So over here, Trello will be my action application. Here it is. And now moving to the action event, that will be to add label to a card. So it will add an existing label to a specific card. So as you can see that I have selected my action application and the action event along with my trigger application and my trigger event. So my objective is that whenever a new contact will be created in ActiveCampaign, then automatically a label should be added to the Trello card. So for the ActiveCampaign contacts, I'm going to create the cards over here. And once the contact is created in ActiveCampaign successfully, then the labels should be added in the Trello card. So here in Pabbly Connect, in order to establish a connection between ActiveCampaign and Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to click on connect. And now to add a new connection, I need to mention the API key and the URL. So here in Pabbly Connect, as per the instructions, I will go to settings. And in settings, I will go to developer. And over here, this here is the URL. So as per the instruction, I only need this part of the URL. So here in Pabbly Connect, firstly, I'm going to paste the URL. And now over here, I'm going to copy this existing API key. If you want to generate a new one, then you can click on this reset API key button and generate a new one. So here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to paste the API key, and now I'm going to click on save. Now here you can see that ActiveCampaign and Pabbly Connect is connected. So now moving to the list part. So here in ActiveCampaign, I will take you to my contacts, and now I will take you to list. So over here, these are the list. So I want to save the contact in this list by the name of master contact list. So here in Pabbly Connect, from this drop down, I'm going to select it as my list. And here, let's say I'm giving the webhook a name as Pabbly Connect. So as I've selected my list, here I'm going to click on save and send test request. So here you can see it is waiting for response. That means now I need to do a test submission or record so that the response could be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So here to create a contact, I have created a form. So I'm going to take you to my form. So this here is the contact form. So I'm going to open this in preview mode, and now to do a test submission, I'm going to copy this link. So here I will go to this incognito window, and here I'm going to paste the form link. So now I'm going to do this form submission. So here let's say the first name will be latest, the last name will be contact, and this here will be the phone number, and this here will be the email, that will be latestcontact@pabblytudes.com. So as you can see that I have mentioned the details. So now I'm going to submit this. So as it says, thanks for signing up. So a mail would have been sent from ActiveCampaign for confirmation. So once that mail will be confirmed, then the contact will be created in ActiveCampaign and the response will get captured in Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect. So here in Pabbly Connect, you can see that I have received the response, and here are the details. Here you can see the phone number, here you can see the last name, and here is the first name, here is the email. That means the contact which I've just created through form submission. So the details of that contact is successfully captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So the first step of this automation was successful. That means now whenever a contact will be added in my ActiveCampaign account, then automatically the contact details will get captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So the first step of this automation is set up. Now moving ahead, as I want to add label in Trello card for this ActiveCampaign contact. So in Trello, I've already created a card for this contact. So here in Trello, this here is the board that is by the name of ActiveCampaign. This here is the list ActiveCampaign contact, and here is the card by the name of latest contact. So now here in Pabbly Connect, firstly, I need to establish a connection between Trello and Pabbly Connect. So in order to do that, firstly, I'm going to click on connect. So now in order to add a new connection, I need to mention the username, API key and the token. So read the instructions given below over here carefully, because this will help you to get all of these details. So you have to log into your Trello account, then you have to go to developer key. So I can access the developer key page from this hyperlink as well. So I'm going to access it. So under developer API keys, this here is the key. I'm going to copy it, and here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to paste the same. So now moving to other details of token and the username. So by clicking on this hyperlink of token, I will go to the token. So firstly, this here is my username. I'm going to copy it, and here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to paste it. So over here, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to click on allow. And this here is my token. So I'm going to copy it, and in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to paste it. So once I've mentioned these details, here I'm going to click on save. So as you can see that Trello and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So now moving to this card detail. So here, instead of selecting the card from this drop down, I'm going to map the card detail. So as I'm going to map the detail, for that, I need to search the card first over here in this automation so that I can map it in the below action step. So here once again, I'm going to use Trello as my action application, and the action event will be to search card. So over here, it will get me the existing card details. So now I'm going to click on connect. And as I've already built a connection once in this automation, so I will go with the existing one and click on save. And here you can see that Pabbly Connect and Trello is once again connected. So now moving to the card name. So as I have created the card name by the name of the ActiveCampaign contact. So over here you can see that I have created it by the name of latest contact. So here in Pabbly Connect, from the response received from ActiveCampaign, I'm going to map the name. So basically mapping means to insert the data from previous step. So as I've received the name of the card, that is the name of the contact from ActiveCampaign. So here in this field, I have mapped it. So now moving to the board part, select the board in which you want to search a card details. So over here you can see that the board name is ActiveCampaign, and over here in Pabbly Connect, I have selected it. So now moving to the card limit. So as I'm going to fetch one detail, so over here the card limit will be of 1. So as I've mentioned all of these details, here I'm going to click on save and send test request. So here you can see that I have received the details, and over here you can see the card ID as well, which we are going to map in the below action step. So as you can see that over here in Pabbly Connect, the details are successfully captured, and you can see that this here is the card name, that is latest contact. So as the card name was latest contact, so here in Pabbly Connect, as I've searched for the card and over here I've got the card details. So now I want to add the label to this card. You can see the board name is ActiveCampaign. So over here I've selected the board. So I'm going to keep it as high priority, and over here in this card field, from the response received from Trello, I'm going to map the card and I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. But before clicking on Save and Send Test Request, I'm going to tell you that why I have mapped the details in these fields. So basically mapping is the most important step, so that every time you're going to receive a new response, so that response could be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case this information could have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received a new response. So to avoid that problem, we map the information. So as I've mapped the detail over here in these fields, so here you can see that I have received a response and this here is a positive response. So now I'm going to take you to a Trello board. So over here in Trello, you can see that a label is successfully added to this card. So here is the label for high priority. That means now whenever a new contact will be added in ActiveCampaign, then automatically the label will be added in the Trello card. So this automation is a successful one. That means a label will be added in the Trello card for the ActiveCampaign contact that will be created. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.